There's a good amount of people that have been talking about Nitro Fueled as of lately, and there have been some things that I wasn't really too happy about in this game, like the pit stop or how much you have to grind for in the Grand Prix in Nitro Fueled. But since I heard today that Activision finally announced that there's going to be microtransactions in the game, even though from what I've heard, this game wasn't supposed to have microtransactions in the first place. What are my thoughts on this? Well, it could go either two ways. Either this is like okay as long as they don't change anything, or if they do change something, like what if there's a decrease in Wumpa coins and the prices of getting characters in the pit stop are going up, then that is sort of a bad thing. And that's the only thing you have to rely on is the microtransactions. How else are you supposed how else are you supposed to like play the game, and all of a sudden you can't get one item because you don't have enough coins and the prices are like through the roof for characters, cart sets, etc. Well, I hope that really doesn't change because as of right now, microtransactions, as of right now, like I said, are not really a big problem in my opinion. Like, I don't really have that much of a grudge against microtransactions. Like, I think they're alright to a certain extent. Like, for example, if I can take one of my favorite games, like Soul Calibur 6. Like, there wasn't a whole lot of customization options compared to Soul Calibur 5, and there was characters like Tira, Cassandra, Amy, and others excluded from the game, but there's DLC, and that's the reason why they're in the game now, because, if they were left out, then they could be added back in just by adding in DLC or something like microtransactions. But microtransactions can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on the game and supposedly the company. I mean, look at Activision. It's no big surprise why they have microtransactions all over the place. This game, yeah, I'm not really too surprised, to be honest with you. I was really hyped for this game, but as time went on, it felt like it only got better and better when in reality it started to go downhill before the game's release, when you only have to be online to earn Wump coins. And that's kind of BS, in my opinion. But to me, it's like not really that much of an issue, though the grinding part, it was hell and back. And got all the trophy girls, Tawna. Yeah, I'm only gonna get all the characters and some of the cards, even though I wish I had all of them and the paint jobs. But besides the point, like, I just don't know. Will this game have a future if microtransactions are going to help it? Again, it's a possibility. I mean, I was going to plan on getting this game for my Nintendo Switch, though I'm probably going to skip out and get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe instead. Again, there's like a good amount of people that are complaining about microtransactions and CTR, and there was some people would probably rather get a refund, if anything, and, again, it's their decision if they want to get a refund or not. I mean, some people aren't really bothered by this all that much. I mean, to me, I'm not really bothered by it as of yet. However, if things start to get worse for this game, because as time went on for this game, it felt like it was getting good, but then it was going downhill, and just seemed with all the bugs in this game, it seemed like it was only getting bad and worse. Also, I notice if you see a cat, that's just Teddy. Okay, now she's gone. Not really. Well, out of the frame, but besides the point. Again, I'm not really bothered by this all that much, but it's only to a certain extent. I know I've been repeating this, but there are some people that won't mind the game at all, while others think it's clearly BS and they should boycott Activision. Because apparently they lied, and to be fair, they kind of did. Do I recommend getting the game right now? It all depends on your decision, but to me it just seems like it's been getting better, and then it's getting bad, and then it might seem to get worse. But again, who knows? If these microtransactions aren't really a really big thing, then and if the Wampa coins, um, well, let's just say like if the rate of earning Wampa coins is getting like, well, the same like a well balanced amount, and the prices of the characters and cards, etc., aren't really going up, and they're rather like getting down a little bit, or they're like the same price as usual, then that's fine. But if prices are going up for characters and the rate for Wumpa coins are low, then I might as well stop playing the game, because I mean the game won't have like all that much of a future if things are gonna go south, especially for Crash, because ever since the Game Awards, I was like really pumped up for this game. And another game as well, Mortal Kombat 11. Like, those games I was definitely hyped up for, but due to hearing both of their flaws, let's just say I had to make a wise choice, and I decided not to get Mortal Kombat 11 until they fix a lot of the server stuff and pull out online stuff that was implemented in offline content for unnecessary reasons. If only those two games can get better, but if these flaws are going to keep on going, then what's the whole point of buying CTR? And I do agree with George. Like, I'd rather buy Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on my Switch than Nitro Fueled. I mean, sure, people can say it would beat Mario Kart 8, but now that's also gonna be vice versa if things continue to go bad for Nitro Fueled, and if the microtransactions are gonna have to be like one of your only options of getting characters, skins, carts, wheels, any set available, stickers, etc. Yeah, but let's not forget, when it comes to when it comes to companies like Activision, you don't even know who to trust at this point, because who knows what could happen in the future. So all I'm saying is, if you want to buy Crash Team Racing, that's all right. Oh yeah, and in the comments of the stream, I'm saying that there's like a war between like CTR and Mario Kart. That's probably ended. So for all I know, nobody wins. Again, we'll see what happens in the future. If this goes on, to be bad, then this game is not worth playing. Because I'd rather... Let me get a few games. Instead of playing a CTR, I'd rather play this, and this. So, Activision, word of advice, don't, and I repeat, do not make the game worse, because if these microtransactions are going to be the only option, then people aren't really going to buy the game if it's going to be that much of a big issue. And I'm talking about a big one because, again, you're notorious for doing stuff like this. But again, we'll see as time goes on, and I hope it doesn't get worse, because otherwise the game's not going to have a future, unfortunately, and at this point, we really don't know if we're ever going to see a new Crash game or remaster, and now that I think of it, who knows at this point? Only the future can tell. So, that's pretty much it. Again, I didn't want to waste anyone's time. Like, all I could say is make this a little bit like of a short stream, like about 10 minutes, even though it's like been for, even though it's like 12 minutes. But, one more thing to Activision. Fix? I mean, please. Fix a lot of glitches and problems and bugs in Nitro Fueled, because there is still a lot to be cleaned up. I can name a few. The amount of items in online, that is yeah, I'm not gonna get into that at all. I'm gonna say it's just BS because of how broken it is. Let's see. You still gotta fix up the pit stop and stuff like that, but oh well, only time can tell. And one of the let's see. Being stuck in the customization mode in Adventure Time, that's gotta be fixed up. And the most important of all, the time trials. I'm not laying a finger on that mode until it gets fixed and I hear word from it. So I'm waiting it out, because otherwise, I'm not going to even plan on playing any time trials or setting new records of it, or even unlocking entropy. I'm not even going to take my chances because of data corruption. And I heard it's still present to this day, so, yeah. Oh yeah, and one more thing. If you have the time, please tell me you are you are currently doing something for Nitro Cards, that being a Nitro Kart story mode. I hope you're doing that, because, like, if you're going to be adding in the Nitro Kart characters and bosses, since they weren't playable in the original Nitro Kart, and I was talking about the bosses, and since you've added in time trials, CTR, token challenges in the Nitro Kart tracks, where is the Nitro Kart story mode? I'm still waiting for that. And I hope it comes, I hope it comes true one day, because that would be nice. I've never played Nitro Kart before, and nor did I try out the story, and hopefully I will get to do that in Nitro Fueled someday, and that is one of my biggest dreams, to play Nitro Kart's story mode in Nitro Fueled. So, that's all I've got to say. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.